Hey now, Mike Shamon here, and this is a Divi 4.0 landing page theme tutorial. So I just started out with a blank page. All of that is a text module here. So now I'm just gonna, alright, so let's start with that, and we will do another row. So let's add a new row. Actually, let's add a new section. Insert, it's gonna be a double column here. And here we'll add an image. Alright, we'll add an image. Okay, and then over here what we'll do is we'll add an email opt-in. Alright, and we'll keep that text here. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll just go to fields right here. And we will go to field border width, put that at 1. Okay, and then we'll go back over here to layout and do, I don't want. You can switch your email account right here. This is where you link up your email account. If you want to provide your service provider here, I use GetResponse on mine. So it just has name and email, but I could do last name if I wanted to, first and last name. In the success action, this is where you're going to be, where you want to send them after you're going to redirect them to a URL. After they enter in their email address, where do you want them to go to? That's what you do with the success action, and that's what you put right here. Alright, I wanted to go over that first, and then let's go back to the button design and use a custom style. We'll do green. For text, we'll do white. We'll increase the text size a little bit here, 28, 27, 28. Alright, the color, we'll do a green color. Alright, and then for the border width, I don't want a border width. And for the font weight, we'll do that. We don't want an icon. Right, let's do button shadow, just a little one there. Do 7. Make it a little bit darker. Alright, and then we will let's do 5 on this. It's a little bit out there. There we go. Alright, and then if we go to the text, button text, let's go to all capitals. Alright, and then if we go back to content background and we erase the background, just go to transparent, go to design and text, and if you do text color and go to dark, we'll go over here and edit the headline text. Same thing, we'll do an ultra bold with a white, and it'll be uppercase and center the line. But actually, we'll make it black. We're gonna keep it black for a minute here. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here, we're gonna make this a dark layout actually. So if we just go back here to background, and we're gonna make it a darker blue. Actually, darker gray might be better for this one. Yeah, like that. That's a good one. So I'm gonna copy that. Then we're gonna put that right here. 2. Alright, now let's change the colors of this text. Design. And text. We want it to be ultra bold. We want it to be white. And we're gonna increase the font size here. 38, and then we're going to fix the line height. Alright, and then we're going to make it centered. I'm going to go back and just fix this letter here. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll put a little box shadow or a little text shadow on there. Okay, so we got that there. Now for this one over here, we'll go back to the settings and design, and we'll do this color white. Alright, and then we'll do this color white. All right, and then we'll also increase the text size of that to 18, and we will center that as well. And you want to make sure you adjust the line height as well. All right, that looks pretty good. Now what we'll do is we'll adjust the spacing here. So I'm just going to go up here to section and design and spacing, and I'm just going to zero out everything. All right, and then go back to the row and zero out everything there as well. And then I'm just going to add in my, oops, not margin, padding. All right. And what I'm going to do with this row is I'm just going to go here to, or with this text, I'm just going to go here to settings, and design, and sizing. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit here just to get a double line and go to center module there. Okay, now in this section I'm going to do the same thing, design and settings, spacing, just bring it on down to 0. All right, and then you just do whatever you want. Okay, and same thing for the row here, design, spacing, just bring it down to 0. All right, and do that. And we'll get back to that stuff in a minute. Let's go to add a new section. We'll go to regular, and we'll go to a 3 row. We're on a blurb. All right, and we're just going to use this dummy text for right now. Delete that a little bit. Go to design, image and icon, and we're just going to go to we're actually content, image and icon, use icon. All right, so let's put let's just say shopping cart. It's going to be design, image and icon. It's going to be black. All right, and let's go to this text right here. Oops, Control Z. Go back to settings here and let's go to this text. Let's go to body text first now. Okay, you want do black text, and then I'll make it 18 pixels. I'll make it centered. All right, and then for the title text, I'll do a bold. And then I'll do it in the center. And then I'll make it just a little bit bigger, 24. Alright, and then let me just erase a little bit of this text right here under content. Alright, let's just keep it for this example there. Alright, let's see. Go back to settings here and go design and spacing. Just going to zero out. And then I will do a pixel on top and the bottom for that. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this. Pull it over here. And then I'll go to image and icon. Then you want to find your right image. Okay, duplicate this again. Back over here. And then find your image or your icon. Alright, and now what I like to do is I'm just going to go to this row and go to settings and design and spacing, and then left and right I'm just going to do 32 pixels, and then on the top and the bottom I'm just going to do 32 pixels as well. Alright, and I'm going to change the color of this background for the section to a lighter gray, like an off gray there. Go back to this row settings here and go design and border. And we're going to do a little bit of border width here. 2 pixels looks good. And what we'll do is go to background, make it white. Alright, and go check mark. And I'm going to increase the sizing of this row. So what I'll do is I'll just go to settings in this section, go design and sizing, max width, I'll go to 1920. Alright, and then for this row, I'll go to design and sizing, max width 1920. Alright, and then I'm just going to bring the sizing down a little bit here. Alright, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back in your design and settings, spacing. I'm going to eliminate this top and bottom padding here. Okay, and let's go to copy, styles, paste styles. Oh, there we go. Paste styles. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of a different background color, make it just a little bit darker so it stands out a little bit more. Alright, and now just to bring it all together, I'm just going to do a gradient here. So what I'll do is I'll just take this color in this row and go background, take this color, copy that, back over here to this section and go to background, I'll do a gradient. Okay, and on the bottom is going to be the gray color. Okay, and then the top is going to be this color. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll just do the start position, the end position. Alright, just like that. And then what we can do is also just a little bit of space design and spacing on this section here for the top. I want to get rid of that and bring that a little bit closer there. Then what we'll do is I'll just drop down the bottom of this row as well for the if I go back to spacing on the bottom, I'm just going to do a large amount just so it's there. Okay, so that's how you make a cool little section like that with the gradient. And actually I might make this gradient a little bit stronger, a little bit more up. Alright, that looks good. So now if you had a product here and you were selling a product and you wanted to go to the product page after they enter their name and email, this is where you would set it up. Like I said before, you just go to design, and for the email opt-in, you go to success action and you'd link them to the next page. Alright, but that's how you'd make a product landing page there. And now we can just check it for mobile. Actually, you want to save this. Make sure you save early, save often. Now guys, this is a lot of work to do some of this stuff, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You can see I was going through the spacing and adjusting the spacing. I'm not doing CSS coding, so that's why I'm doing it for you guys, because I don't want to use the CSS coding for things like this. I want it to be able to be done with Divi. The settings they just give you, so you can do them yourself. That's why I'm making part of these videos. But if you want these layouts that are similar to this, then you're going to want to go to diviplanet.com and check out some pre-made layouts I have for you guys there that you can use to generate leads and landing pages and tutorials. And what you can do to generate leads and build an email list and start growing your business. So what I'm going to do now is just optimize this for mobile. Alright, so I'm just going to go to design and sizing on this and scroll over the mobile phone and just make it 100%. because I have spacing on this side here for that stuff is fine. I'm just going to bring the text size down a little bit. So scroll over again, design and text. You want to go to text size, and if you just hit that little phone button and you scroll down a little bit, let's go to 28 for the phone. Okay, now let's go to this image and go to design and settings, or design and sizing, and then scroll over, and for the phone bring it down a little bit, and then make sure you align it in the middle. Okay, so scroll over to the phone, align in the middle. Okay, and now as you can see, the gradient here for the phone, it failed us because now we have this section of white text and it's not on there. So let's see what we can do for that. So if we go to section and background, you can't really change the gradient there because it'll affect the whole way. So what we're still need to change the gradient to be white text all the time. And it'll affect the way it looks on the desktop, but that's alright. We just want to make sure we're covered in this aspect of it, of the smaller screen size there. Okay, now let's go to desktop. Alright. Tablet's the same way, except tablet, this should render out on top on tablet, so it should be alright. Now what you can do though is, so if this is a different color here and you want it to be, so this is like this here, okay, then you want to make sure this color was dark enough for people to read. You can go to design, and well, you have to go to this setting here, go to this setting and go design and text, and let's see here, scroll over there. Now if you change the text color on the phone to black, it would be fine. Same thing for this. If you do this and go over here to the phone and go to black, alright, and then check, and then you just want to make sure that your opt-in is the gradient settings on your gradient here are remember, you can't change the gradient. Oh, I like that. Okay, so let's keep it like that. And there on tablet. Now on tablet I'll do the same thing. I'll go to design and I'll go to text. And on tablet I'll go to this and go to check. Oops. And on this one, do the same thing. Tablet, black. Alright. And then on the phone, right there, a little color gradient cut off there. No, don't mess with that. Okay. Alright. There you go. So you just have to play around with it for a little bit. Let me adjust this too. So you see that spacing there, part of the row. Design and spacing for the left and the right. On the phone, we're going to do 0. Yep, wrong thing. Let's see the margin. There we go. Then you gotta go to sizing and alignment. You gotta align in the center. And then you're gonna have to adjust this width. We'll do 80%. Let's see what the tablet looks like. Tablet looks fine. Alright, and that will render out on a different while you're not in the visual builder. But you see how it's done now? We changed the color on mobile there, and we did that. Alright guys, so that's how I create a product landing page. I hope you got some use out of this. If you want more landing pages, go to diviplanet.com. I'll give you 5 free landing pages, plus a whole bunch more, guys. You want to get into the email series right now because I'm adding new emails every day, and if you're not in it now, you're not going to get those emails until 20 days on down the line. So you need to get in it right now, because I'm adding each new email every day contains more information that I haven't let out of the bag yet. So check out diviplanet.com for 5 free landing pages and a whole ton of Divi information. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.